We're back in Lithuania? Oh, I'm so sorry. Lithuania!
Lithuania!
I need you to do a full drag number of Sentimente. I hope you understand that, like, I need that.
No. You know what's so funny? I had, like, the perfect outfit for it. I was gonna turn one of my pajamas into, like, a tube dress. Because now I can't because it ripped.
Tragique.
Very.
Oh. Anyway. Hello, Europe, Australia, and the world, and welcome to the CUP ESC, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the T into ESC from top to bottom, honey. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay, looking very professional today for no reason. I'm just drinking water right now because hydration is important, and I had my caffeine already, so. And in the words of a former famous Lithuanian Eurovision representative, finally my heart is beating. Just oh, that was not bad.
Hey, you nailed that.
With no vocal warm-up, I'm pretty happy with myself on that one.
I'm so happy she did as well as she did.
Like
seeing her on the left side of the table during the final made me so happy.
Because if you didn't follow our Eurovision coverage last year, you should have been. But we were big champions over here for Monica Linkite, and
yes, we were.
Nobody else really was. We were like our queen, and we were pretty big fans of Alika as well.
We were.
I don't think we ended up giving her any points in our overall ranking of the year, which is very unfortunate.
Might have. I don't remember.
I don't think we did. Anyway. Monica Linkite, supremacy. Thank you very much.
And I am Aneesa Logan, also known as Sam DMV, also known as Sam Verde. I like Eurovision. I also like K-pop. Feel free to send me some recommendations. And in my lovely cup mug, I have some orange juice because vitamin C is always nice.
Yes.
And you can get your very own at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Please tell me I nailed that.
Yes, you did.
Perfect. And in the words of former Lithuanian representative Andrius Pojavis, who we will talk about later. If you don't know, I'm in love with you. When summertime falls, it becomes untrue because of the shoes I'm wearing today. One is called love, the other is pain.
To think he went to Eurovision.
Because of his shoes.
Because of his shoes.
Because of his shoes.
And we will talk about it because today we're talking again about Lithuania.
Hold up, the fact that he qualified too.
This year?
No, he qualified with that
song. He made the final.
Yeah, 22nd place.
He was there.
He was there.
This year.
Not this year.
But yes, we're talking about Lithuania. One of our, I would say, consistently favorite countries. At least mine.
Sure.
Since 2018, I think. Like, I've been a pretty big fan of Lithuania.
Since Yeva?
Yeah. But we are here. We're talking about Heat 2 of Eurovizija.LT. We did already talk about Heat 1, so make sure to go check that out. But we are here talking about Heat 2. We got 8 more songs that competed. 2 of them already qualified, and we'll talk about whether they should have qualified or not. Because I will just go ahead and say right off the bat, I disagreed with who qualified.
I also disagree with at least one of the songs.
At least one. Yes, I agree with that. But before we dive into this heat, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're going to be here all Eurovision season, giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. And we've got 2 other channels as well with almost all things drag and almost all things reality TV. So make sure to go check those out as well. But we are going to dive in to this heat, and we are starting with former Eurovision representative Andrius Pojavis, who in this heat sang "Sing Me a Hug."
I fit in perfectly in your hug. You fit in perfectly in my hug.
I think that's all we need to hear.
Yeah, I agree with you. Unfortunately for Andrius, he will not be representing Lithuania this year at Eurovision because he came last in this heat, receiving the minimum amount of points you possibly can in this format with 3 points, or with 6 points, 3 each from the jury and the public.
Huh.
And I think that is incredibly deserved because I did not like this song, unfortunately.
I did not like this either. It gave Pastor trying to be hip with the kids.
Oh my fucking god. I mean, you're so correct. Oh my god.
This isn't like
see that.
Yeah, this is it's the gentle. He has a very like gentle tone,
Yes.
but at the same time very constrained. I respect the fact that he wrote this. It wasn't it's not the best written to me.
I have to be really honest. I think this is in my bottom 5 of the national selection season so far as a whole. And I mean no disrespect to this man. But there's no sense of rhythm. There's no sense of tone. There's no sense of a song. This is a spoken word poem put to music. And sometimes that works. And in this case, it did not.
It didn't, no.
And we're just gonna move on to Eley. I'm not sure how to pronounce their name. But
Eley?
Eley, I don't know. The song is Rock My Body. Now, in this heat, she came third. Just missing out on qualification. Actually, not really. She placed third with the jury and third with the public for a total of 16 points.
Okay.
It's not bad.
I'm glad to know that this was third.
Yeah.
I somewhat wish this qualified, but also I see why it didn't.
Ultimately, for me, I think it comes down to the vocal just wasn't as strong as I would have liked it to be.
Yes.
I love, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this with the utmost respect in the world. She looks like a fabulous drag queen.
That outfit was giving me Naomi Smalls finale, like
that outfit.
You know the
giving,
legs up in the sky. You'll see. It's giving me that.
I agree with that.
Or like Trinity the Tux season 9 Club Kid look, kind of that silhouette.
Okay, yeah, I'm following you on that.
I don't know. It's that little like peplum skirt, situation.
But I was like, oh, the outfit is so camp. I want the performance to be camp too, and unfortunately, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Like everything about this, I loved except for the voice, the vocals.
Yeah, because I actually think the song is pretty decent.
The song's really good.
I loved this Chanel-inspired dance break.
Yes.
I thought the dance break was good. I thought the dancing was good. Would I have had this qualify over the 2 songs that did qualify? No.
And I see that, yeah.
But I think it is one of the stronger entries. I will say as a whole, unfortunately, this heat wasn't the strongest.
It was not.
But yeah, I don't think it was bad. It was just she was sharp the whole time. I think if the vocal had been any better, I think there's a shot she maybe could have made it.
Yes.
But
Because she has a solid tone. And there were some points where she actually was on pitch and she sounded really good.
Yeah.
Like she has a great voice. I just think it probably could have been like on the day of she didn't deliver as well.
Yeah. But I hope you come back, girl.
Please.
Bring back more fabulous costumes, fabulous dancers. Like the dancing and the staging and all of that was very Eurovision ready. I just hope she can improve her vocal, and I hope she comes back.
I hope she comes back as well.
Because she's got everything it takes. I think she just needs a little bit more work.
Yes.
Next up in the running order, we had Deividas Valma with Blood on Your Hands. And he placed 6th in the heat. He actually had the same score as another competitor with 11 points, but he received 5 points from the jury and 6 points from the public.
Okay. His vocals are pretty solid. He has amazing vocals.
Yeah, I thought the vocal itself was really good. My biggest difficulty with the song, I'm going to be honest, is it was very one note, and it felt like the lyrics didn't match the song that he was singing to.
That's what my issue was as well.
Because it's giving very pop male ballad. And I like that energy. But he's like, blood on your hands. I'm like, I want it to be a bit like grungier. If you're gonna be singing about blood on your hands.
No, his voice kind of gave me almost like a Broadway kind of feel. Like,
yes.
I wish, if anything, he could go all the way with that route.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's another one where I'm like, I think he could come back. The vocal was very good. It's kind of the opposite situation to Eley that we just talked about, where like the vocal was really, really good, but I need the staging and the song itself to match what he's got going on.
Yes.
But the vocal was really good. I hope he comes back too.
I also hope he comes back.
Yeah, I thought it was lovely. But just I want everything to match up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Aistè with "We Will Rule the World."
Rule the world. Together we'll face it all. Our hearts will never grow old.
Now, she won the heat.
Good for her.
She tied both of the qualifiers, and I think actually the same thing happened in Heat 1. Yes. Both qualifiers received 22 points.
Okay.
With Aistè getting the full 12 points from the jury and getting 10 points from the public vote.
Okay.
I think we're back to kind of the same issue that I had with Eley.
Yes.
Staging and song and performance are very Eurovision ready.
Yes.
That vocal needs some work.
It needs a lot of work.
She's
holding
sharp and flat.
She is holding on for dear life. She is trying to make it through the performance.
I need a pitch. I need some pitch things. I need a bit of
Find the note, girl. Find the note.
Find the note. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I don't know. Her vocals were not there for me. Again, like what you said, everything is there, but the vocal. I think it's to me, it's an even worse degree than Eley's.
Yeah.
Because here I can audibly like hear she is again struggling.
Yeah.
And
The-
I think a lot of that has to do with like stamina.
You want to know the
And-
gag too?
What?
Eley has actually competed at or for Eurovision to go to Eurovision before.
Damn.
Aistè has not, because I thought she had, but there was someone else with a similar name
Ah, okay.
who has tried before. So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little surprised that she won the heat,
Yes.
but I love this vibe.
Yes.
I love the vibe of the song. It's very disco. It's very Eurovision. And that's a vibe that I do personally enjoy. I know there's a lot of people that don't love that, like, it sounds like a Eurovision song. I am someone that I do enjoy that because that's what I come to Eurovision for. Honestly.
Yeah. I also think maybe it would also be better in like a different language. I don't know. I also don't exactly feel as much substance with it being in English.
Sure.
I feel like
wish it was a split, honestly. I think a
Or
split
that, yeah.
of English and Lithuanian, I think would be really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's not bad. I'm hoping that when we see her in the final, we're gonna get an improved vocal. That is what I'm
Yes.
hopeful for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm hopeful. And I will keep an eye out for Aistè.
Yes.
Because we will see her again. And we will see her attempt to rule the world again.
Yes.
So next up we have Žalvarinis. Sorry to the people of Lithuania. Sorry. Žalvarinis. The song is Gaudė Vėjai. I believe it's Vėjai. Catching the Winds is what the song translates to. Now they came second in the heat, tying on points with Aistè, so we will see Žalvarinis again. They won the public vote and got second place in the jury vote.
I like this.
I love this.
Yeah, this is really yeah.
Oh, I love this. The vocal is amazing.
Yes.
The blend of these two, of all the vocals, quite frankly, because I think the two main vocals are very, very strong in very different ways. And then you bring all the voices together. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also feel like this would be very different compared to what Lithuania has sent in the past years.
I agree with you.
Like, and that's kind of why I very much like root for this.
Yeah, I'm so intrigued by this.
So am I.
It gives me that like chanting effect, and I love that.
Yes.
The one thing I will say is I wish there was a bit more substance to the song.
Agreed.
Because by the end, it's repeating the same over and over and over again, and I just want a little bit more from it.
Sure.
But I really can't say that I dislike this song at all.
Truly.
So, very, very happy with this.
Yeah.
For them. And good on ya, Žalvarinis. Good luck. We will see you again. So, let's move to Paula Urbana with It Is What It Is.
I guess it is what it is. So if I were cold, left you guessing if I'd come back home, would it make you want me more?
Now, Paula obviously we talked about the 2 qualifiers, so Paula did not qualify out of this heat. She came 5th overall with 11 points, receiving 7 points from the jury and only 4 points from the public vote.
I enjoyed this.
I really enjoy this, and more than any other song in this heat specifically, I am very upset this didn't qualify.
Yeah, I think if anything, I think this song should have qualified.
I also think this song should have qualified.
Yeah. She's got a really cool tone, and
yeah,
I think she knows that she doesn't have the strongest voice, but she knows what to make of it. Like, she knows how to use the voice she has, and it adds such a like haunt to this song, which I think is super cool. And then she adds a lot more energy like after the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed that kind of dynamic. She did great with this.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm very disappointed that this didn't qualify, honestly.
Same.
Because I think there's a lot to this song. There's a lot of potential with this.
Absolutely.
From what I understand, she has not competed in a Lithuanian selection before, and I hope she returns.
I hope she returns as well.
Because I really, really enjoy this song. She's got everything it takes. I just want a bit more of like an oomph. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the vibe here is cute. The vibe here is lovely. I just want a little bit more oomph into the actual song itself.
Agreed.
But, yeah. Good for you, Paula.
Good for you,
Come
Paula.
back, Paula. We like you, Paula.
We love you, Paula.
That's my aunt's name. Work, Paula. Let's move to Thomas G. Up next, our penultimate song for the heat, with the song Us.
When you said you would lie, and I was able to notice, and I want you to notice.
Now, Thomas G came 4th in the heat with a total of 13 points, receiving 6 points in the jury voting and 7 points from the public vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, and those in between and those undecided.
Yes.
This is the part of the show, or part of the podcast, part of this episode where I like to
and I will also
make it too, where we would each love to give our awards to Thomas G for the title of Perfectly Inoffensive.
Yay! Work, diva. I will say, I agree with that. I would put it a little bit above. I think this was kind of cute.
Sure.
The difficulty is just the vocal was not the strongest.
The vocal was
and
not
there.
there.
The song is a tad generic.
Yes.
This sounds like a Melfest song.
It does.
And I don't mean that inherently in a negative way. Literally all I wrote was solid, lovely pop song. Vocal was a bit shaky because that's really all I remember from the song.
I put that it's like the vibe is cute, nicely written actually. I just think he could use a different singer.
Yeah, I think with a stronger vocalist, I think this song could do something.
Yeah.
But, improve your vocal, Thomas G. Come back.
Yes.
Yeah, why not? Do it. I support you. And you're kind of cute, so sure.
I support you. Go for it.
I hate you. I hate you so much. We're going to move to our last song of this heat, and it is Multiks with Vėjas, galvoje, or Wind in Head. I believe. I
think. Vėjas, galvoje.
Vėjas, galvoje, because yes, that's all they say. So Multiks came 7th in the heat, receiving 9 points total, being 4 points from the jury and 5 points in the public vote. Now, what is actually interesting about Multiks is this is not their first time trying to represent Lithuania at Eurovision, and in fact, this is their 4th attempt.
Okay.
They also competed. No, that was Latvia last year.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, it's funny. They actually also competed last year, which I did not remember at all. But they did compete last year in Papadami-Najo with
Did
the
they
song
qualify?
London. No.
So that's why I wouldn't remember.
They got 13th out of 15, receiving a total of 1 point.
Ah.
Yeah. So I was like, I do not remember this. I do not remember that other song. And quite honestly, I'm not going to remember this song either.
I'm not going to remember this either. I got bored.
I got very bored. I think the vocal is actually the absolute best part of this song.
And it's not a strong vocal.
And it's not even a strong vocal.
The vibe's cute. I like the vibe. Although it's just very one note. And again, boring. I got bored.
It's not particularly for me, but I think people that like this kind of music will enjoy this song.
Truly, yeah.
But unfortunately, they did not qualify. So, sorry. And that is that. We've come to the point in our program where we must discuss points. Now, obviously, as there are 8 songs, we will be doing starting from 3 points and up, even though some of these songs probably don't deserve as many points as we are going to give them on this occasion and day. But, Aneesa, would you like to go first today?
Yes, and I don't think this will come as a surprise. I think we're both gonna also give this a possible 6 points. So my 3 points will be going to Sing Me a Hug.
Say. That's so shady of us to also just give him 6 points total.
Congrats on a total of 12 points.
Wow. Oh my god, he got 12 points! Yay!
He got 12 points! Okay. My 4 points will be going to us. Thomas G.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
My 4 points are going to Multiks.
Totally. And my 5 points are going to be going to Multiks.
Period. My 5 points are going to Blood on Your Hands.
Oh, okay. My 6 points will be going to Aistè.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not surprised by that. My 6 points are actually going to go to us because I find it less offensive than the other songs I've mentioned thus far.
Sure.
Yeah.
My 7 points will be going to Blood on Your Hands.
Great. My 7 points will be going to Eley, Rock My Body.
And my 8 points will be going to Eley, Rock My Body.
And my 8 points will be going to Aistè, We Will Rule the World.
Okay.
So, shocker, we have the same top 2.
Yes, and I'm
because
sure
we both fundamentally believe that Paula Urbana should have qualified.
Yes.
So.
And I'm sure it's going to be in the same order. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not.
We'll see.
So my 10 points will be going to someone who should have qualified, Paula Urbana.
Yes, I also agree. It should have been Paula Urbana. My 10 points will be going to her on this occasion today.
And conclude it with both of our 12 points going to Gaudė, Vėjai.
Žalvarinis. So far, an interesting selection of songs that we have so far that have qualified.
Yeah.
for the final. We will be doing an overall review at the very end, ranking all of the songs that have qualified, just so everybody knows in this occasion. But very different songs overall.
Yes.
Was it the same? Oh no. I was like, is there a running order curse happening right now all over Europe? But no. In Heat 1, it was 4th and 6th in the running order that qualified. In Heat 2, it was 4th and 5th.
So 4th spot looks good right now.
Pluie de Comète, good luck. Because that is who is 4th in that running order.
I
for
guess.
Heat 3, which we'll be discussing later this week. We're just a little late on this one because last weekend was busy. But we'll be back very shortly to talk about Heat 3 of Eurovizija.LT. In the meantime, let us know in the comments below. Do you agree that Paula Urbana should have qualified? What were your favorites out of this heat? Let us know all of your thoughts in the description below. In the meantime, as well, make sure to subscribe if you have not already. We're going to be here all Eurovision season, giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. We've got 2 other channels as well. Make sure to go check those out. You could also follow us on our socials at the CUP Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure to also go follow the 2 of us because we're lovely and wonderful, and we do some things on social media sometimes. And you could go get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug, down below as well. And with all that being said, cheers!
Yes.
Woo.
Just
We went 2 very different directions there.
Oh, my bad.
Goodbye.
Just stay.